Alright, hi everybody.
Hi.
We're jumping into the remake of Medieval.
What?
We've been waiting for this for a while and we decided, screw it, let's do this. But David said that it jumps into the story real quick.
Yep, like before it gets to the title screen.
So, yeah, we're making sure that we get that done first, so you guys can see it. Now, David, you loved the original game.
Yep.
Growing up. I'll stop talking. Oh, no, I was thinking that was the cinematic.
No, it should be after that.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zerok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own.
As you do.
Now in beautiful HD.
Daniel Fortescue led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude. How demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe.
Oh, that's nice.
At last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer.
Wow, Sir Daniel sounds like he's the great warrior.
Fortescue went
Indeed.
down in history,
A true
I think,
hero.
as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began.
Sounds like the
which was
greatest hero
last
to have ever lived.
100
Tony
years.
Stark, step aside.
And then the sorcerer returned.
Well, it looks like he didn't fully finish the job.
I mean, he put pause. He put a pin in it. Sometimes evil needs to, be taken care of centuries later.
Yeah. Let a new generation have to deal with it.
Right? You sealed the evil.
Yeah.
So is this the cutscene or title screen?
Cutscene.
Oh, still in the cutscene?
Yep. Because now it's a legitimate cutscene.
It's interesting that whenever people remake PS1 games, like Crash or Spyro, hi Oliver,
Nice of you to join us.
Crash or Spyro or Medieval, even though they have completely different art styles, they end up making it look the same.
Yeah.
Like it's got that cartoony, like HD curvature about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because that's how cartoon art looks when you HDify it.
Yeah, it's very much like that simplified type of 3D style as opposed to going for like hyper realism and
Yeah. Although I swear, this just makes me want like a full Blood Omen remake, like from the ground up. Soul Reaver, get like the whole Legacy of Kain series just up in there.
keep your fingers crossed.
I want it bad, man.
They keep working their way through all the old titles they may one day.
I love how even though he's walking, he still kind of just is hovering.
Yeah.
Like you can see he's gliding across the floor.
Well, I mean, you don't want your clothes to drag across the ground. You gotta have a little bit of room between your feet.
Also, why is evil magic always green? I
Because
like green.
it's an evil color.
Green is not an evil color. It's the color of nature. It's trees, David. And broccoli, but trees.
And he's doing nature's work in reverse.
I guess.
He's corrupted it. But I don't know. It's always either green or just black.
Well, like if you think of like old Disney movies, like Maleficent and Fantasia, like it's always evil greens.
Yeah. If anything, it might just be because a lot of those, it's very dark and dreary, so they're like, at least get a little bit of splash of color. Make the magic green.
I guess. Maybe it's because green is, you think, more sickly.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of different feelings to it.
I don't know. I like green. Green's nice.
Well,
Arr.
if you ever become a sorcerer with magic, make sure you're not an evil one, and then maybe people will start to look at green differently.
She's actually less creepy in the HD than she was in the original.
It's because they don't have like the laugh and like chuckling and humming to themselves.
I think they looked more like dolls in the original.
Where it's like now they're just people with, you know, yellow eyes.
Yeah, they were definitely more Tim Burton-esque in the original. Not knocking this, you know, version, but I don't know, it was creepier before.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the title screen. I recognize that spider.
Yep.
So David loved this game as a kid, and so in between our old channel and the one that you're watching now, what got us back into doing this is David wanted me to play through Medieval, and so I did, and I loved it. But then we knew the remake was coming, so when we started the channel, we're like, well, obviously, we have to play through the remake.
Yep.
So David has played the remake at home, and I am in control of this. So I will be playing the remake here.
Yep. We'll get your opinions with your one playthrough of the original versus how you feel this stacks up.
Right. I mean, and I'm not a hard critic to impress, so...
Yeah.
Like, I love video games, and I'll be critical of your game, but I'm not a hard critic. I know how difficult some of this stuff is.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is. Not just some of it, a lot of it. Oh, so here's his flashback. This is what actually happened the day of the battle.
Yep. Here's his heroic charge. He's gonna take down that evil sorcerer and his undead army. Yeah, look at those huge arrows. Take it to him, Sir Daniel. Oh.
Right in the head.
Oh. First one dead, huh?
First man... I like you can clearly see better in this one. He is definitely the first guy dead.
Yep.
But see, I do like in this one they show it's less questionable. Like, he was a guy who wanted to do good. He wanted to be a hero. It's just he got taken out.
They hint at it with some of the books and stuff you find that
He's a little bit of a coward.
bit more to that story than as we may find out a little later in the game.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel,
Is that the same voice as before?
It is.
See?
Did they just rip the audio, or is that...
I'm not sure.
Gallowmere, who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder.
This is a lot of exposition in 7 minutes.
Yeah, but then that's kind of the extent of the real story, and then after that it's just you running through the area.
Arr, arr, arr.
Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth.
The ignoble
A chance to
truth.
defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Okay, Gollum. But there's money back there.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can use an analog stick.
Yep.
Oh, I got stuck already. Oh, the camera is not my friend.
Yeah, there's definitely some sections where the camera is still quite rough.
Well, I'm glad they kept the feeling of the original game where the camera sucked.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bad as the original, but it still
You must
needs
be out
work.
of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
Okay. Ooh, it's another book.
When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must
So
find a
runestones, just like
runestone
before.
and
Yep.
you will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rode.
Okay, so are these limited like in the first game?
Yep. You get so many throughout the adventure.
Oh, that's right. That's like an extra health bar.
Yep.
I meant the healing fountains. Oh no,
Oh.
this one they're not limited. It's the
Yeah.
second one they're limited.
Yep. This one you can still replay any mission at any
Any
time.
treasure
and-
that you
Okay.
find will be
Just try
added
to-
to your
yeah,
coin
well.
total. Coins are used to buy.
Right, merchant gargoyles. Is the crossbow still going to be my best friend?
Early on. Obviously, until you get the better bows. Crossbows also
Some weapons contain powers and
depressingly small in
abilities
this.
beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of the early books are kind of...
So hold circle to charge a weapon. So it throws 3 daggers as opposed to 1. Yeah. Ooh, I found the star room. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, use that arm. And obviously that's one of those nice improvements they made in the second game that they carried over into this, is the ability to at least have 2 weapons equipped, as opposed to the original where you had to constantly open up your inventory every time you wanted to switch.
Many items. To see your items or to
And they
use
added
one,
this.
review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered.
Okay.
And bestow you with keen insights.
Oh,
that only
I
a
can...
distant
Yeah, for
body
some
Scroll
reason
that.
it doesn't like actually scroll you through. It's
Oh, so here's my inventory. And a bestiary for... Oh! That's cool.
yeah, neat little touch.
Our bone-headed protagonist, born again to this age of wonders. In life, he was just the worst. A coward, a cheat, a philatelist. Or was it philanderer? I don't recall. But either way, he seems to have woken up different. Perhaps he can redeem himself. Xerox should be more careful where he aims his dark magic.
And his water bottles.
Morton the Earthworm. Morton was so happy when Daniel died. Sure, he initially had a lot of housework to do, but now he's got the place to himself, and just how he likes it. Of course, Dan coming back to life was a bit of a shock, but Morton will do anything he can to keep his home buddy safe, and get him back to the earthy darkness as quickly as possible. Oh, there's a narration.
Yep.
Can you imagine how boring it would be to be a sentient being?
There we go, I don't have to
wise
read it.
even, and be stuck permanently to a brick wall. No wonder these guys are grumpy. They pass time by eavesdropping, gossiping, and bad-mouthing any bizarre-looking adventure
Like ourselves!
might pass
Yeah.
by.
We haven't bumped into anybody else, so alright. Ah! Yeah, ha.
Yep. So most of the entries are just kind of silly, but still a neat little thing to kind of have and see the artwork for all the stuff you fight. So there are 2 things they added.
Swap target is L1.
And then the L2 and the R2 are kind of new additions.
Okay. I was hoping I could switch the swap target and block button, but whatever. Whatever. So strafing?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then L2 just does an over-the-shoulder type of...
Right.
So
Read
long as
book.
you're holding on to it.
Track down Xerox by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Oh, that stinky trail.
Alright, we'll find some magic slime. Slime away!
Woo!
I like slime.
And now the real game begins.
Ooh, and we're at the map.
Yep.
It looks nice. I like it.
Yep. And they also...
Just like before.
Yep, they made one change up to it that you'll notice probably after this next episode.
Is it that the check mark tells you when you've completed it?
No, they always did that. But now they actually show his head go along the path he takes through the level.
Oh.
So like he runs around that gate to the front gate, and then it'll actually weave in through the paths like when you go to the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It does slow down the navigating a little bit, but not too much.
But it's a cute little thing.
Yep.
The graveyard.
Yes.
The first level.
Time to become a real hero. Not just that fake hero they tell stories about. I mean, that graveyard is named after us, after all.
I mean, it could just be the Fortescue family crypt.
Yeah, I think it's just the crypt behind him. But hey, we're a bit of an egomaniac, so...
I don't remember. Can I kill the hands?
I don't remember either. I think you can when you have like a club and a hammer. Because it's kind of like a smashing.
Oh, okay.
Because you can for like the rats and stuff.
Ah, sweet Jesus. Ah,
What?
it's definitely pretty.
Yeah, it's nice actually being able
Welcome
to
back your
see,
beloved Gallowmere.
you know.
Yeah.
The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body.
As opposed to just fence and blackness.
What? That was a cool little ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker with his sword this time around. Hold on, we got
That
books to read.
small light following you around
Uh-huh.
is a wisp.
I like
Heroes
wisps.
of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs, but when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give
Well, that's
you a
nice of them
hand
to
with
do.
Death perception. He will circle enemies, helping you.
Granted, I feel
direct
like it
your
was
ranged
probably
attacks,
more of a
but he'll
taunt, like,
also let you
yeah,
know
you're gonna need
things
this.
might
Like,
get close.
you can't tell how far those zombies are from you with your one eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hurt a lot.
Yeah, there's just really no way around it.
Ah!
Granted, I'm sure there's people out there that are very much, you know, pulling it off with like no hits and everything, but
Oh yeah, I look forward to the next like GDQ or something that allows for this to be a speed run.
yeah. 'Cause I sure know I couldn't, especially with some of the later stuff. Like, nope, I just accept all the hundreds upon hundreds of hits I take.
Right? Oh right, this is the life font.
Yep.
That goes so much quicker than before,
Yeah.
or at least it feels like it does.
It can still take a while if you got a couple to fill, but yeah, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, take that, you zombies.
Yeah. Sir Daniel means business.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different
Uh-huh,
point of view.
uh-huh.
Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty.
So enter Dankan. Oh look, I found the rune. Oh, that's cool. So you can see like the future levels off in the distance.
Yep.
That's a nice little touch. That's
But you did miss what I think they wanted you to see.
was that? Did somebody like draw a penis on my thing?
No, that.
Oh. More money.
But yeah, it's nice seeing, like, because, you know, the hilltop is right there, so it's nice to actually be able to see, like, no, it really is just on the other side of this graveyard.
Ah, zombies! Piss off, ghost!
And they pissed off.
Yeah, look at that health font.
Yeah. Look at you progressing through the graveyard. Yep.
I was gonna read this book, zombie.
Nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
I feel like this is supposed to be a hint.
What? No. Why would you suspect something like that?
The object here is the chalice.
The chalice!
Every time you dispatch an enemy with a sword, the chalice.
So the chalice works the same way as in the first game?
Fill the
Yep.
chalice, and
So
then
all that works the
collect it,
same.
and you will be
Late
worthy
game,
of
they do
visiting
add a
the
new
sacred
collectible
hall
that
of
gives you a
heroes
reason to go and
claim a new
replay all the
weapon.
levels, but
There is a chalice
I don't
to be
think there's
found in
actually
every region
anything
of
you get for that other than
They are
just
all hidden or
like
well
a couple
guarded.
trophies.
Okay.
But yeah, all the base stuff still works the exact same. Fill up, get the chalice, go to the Hall of Heroes, get your reward.
Die, zombies! What's this way? Oh, that's the boss level. Or the end of the level, right?
The living world lies beyond these skull gates.
That's
The
future
master
level.
of the hilltop mausoleum,
Ah.
the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
Alright, so that's the, I remember that thing.
Yep. Die, zombie!
Die, zombies!
Get away from that impenetrable fence.
Ah! Alright.
Uh-oh. Getting close to that chalice.
I see this. Ah! I can go get the chalice now.
Woo! Overeager zombies.
What the? Ah!
But they're not learning their lesson.
Does he actually eat the gold?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, what else would a head do with gold?
I approve. Yeah. Ah, I can't get up there. Must be like there's a secret way to it.
What? No.
I'm gonna go back for the chalice.
Probably a good idea.
I need myself a chalice. Sir Daniel.
Need yourself that new weapon. And you'll notice he actually leaves footprints now.
Oh, he does. That's a nice touch.
Yep. So, definitely nice to look at now.
Bleh, bleh. Oh. Yeah.
Like, I was stuck on this tombstone, damn it. Come over here.
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Superhero ambush.
Ah.
So, y'all aren't enough for Sedan. You have to bring more than just zombies at him.
Sir Daniel will take you out to dinner.
Just... He's got a very limited,
Wait, is that water?
Yep. But that's water you can walk in.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, doesn't he die in water?
Deep water.
Yeah, kids. If you didn't know, back in our day, video games, heroes couldn't swim.
I mean, in his case, it does make sense. He has nothing but a pile of bones and heavy plate armor.
Read the book.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim.
Anybody who tried to swim in some plate armor would not fare so well.
So that's the end of the level.
Yep. That stinking trail.
But I can't go there, right? That'll kill me.
Yep.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates.
I mean, I don't think he's immediately behind it.
I know, that would be a very short game.
Hatching plots of
Like, well, I'm back alive. Oh, he's dead.
Forgotten nobodies would be
Time to go
wise
back
make
and call it
themselves
another
scarce.
retirement.
Yeah?
Look at that. First level down.
Yeah, look at that.
And that's essentially what the demo was.
Oh, okay.
You walk to those gates and then it's like, boom. Pre-order the game.
I think in the next episode, we'll go to the Hall of Heroes and the next level.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.